All right, so welcome back. So we're going to be starting with how to create an online course website. All right, so if you're looking to create an online course website for yourself, probably you have a course you want to sell, or probably you're looking to learn this skill so you could create it for other people and make money from it. So I'm going to be running through the process. It's really, really simple. So first, take away every limitation, every fear, every feeling of, oh, can you do this from your mind? Because you're 100% sure going to be able to do this. All right, so for this sake, I've created a step-by-step process that will enable us just navigate through. All right. So if this is your first time creating an online course, or this is your first time creating a WordPress site, you should actually check out my video on how to install WordPress and the likes of it. For these, I've actually installed my WordPress on my site, so we are ready to go. So we have welcome to WordPress. So the next step we want to look at is we're going to look at downloading the theme. Okay, so basically we're going to be using a free theme that is provided by Tut LMS, right? So this theme will enable us to build our site in a very beautiful and sleek way. All right, so let's begin. So once you click on appearance, you click on themes. The next thing you want to do is just click on the add new. Then on our search bar, you're going to be searching for tutor starter. Okay, so make sure there's no space. You just write the tutor starter. Then click on install. So just give it some time for it to install. After installing, make sure you click on activate. This will activate the theme we'll be needing for this. Now, the tutor starter theme will prompt us to install a particular plugin called the tutor mate. This will take us to the next step of install, activate, and update any plugin. If there's any plugin that needs to be updated, we're going to be doing that. So we're going to click on install here, or what you can do is just click on begin. So make sure, okay, so the process has been installed. So if you come here and it has not been installed, just click on install, then you will get a prompt to activate. So we're just going to click on activate here. Now the plugin has been installed and activated. So what we want to do next is just go down and you see your tutor starter. So let me refresh this. All right, so sometimes if you get this, what you want to do is you just want to cancel all of this and make sure you have your domain /wp, right? Now we want to go to tutor starter and click on starter site. Now Tutor LMS provides us with different demo content or templates, but majorly it's called the demo content. Now it provides us for single course. Probably if you have a single course, we have your instructor, we have marketplace and university. So depending on what you want to create, now you can actually preview each one of them to see if you like it before you actually go for it or to go to use it. So this is for a single course. All right, so you just want to have a single course website, then you should actually go for this. All right, so there are other things you can actually preview this instructor and see how it's looking. All right, so this is actually looking nice also before you go for it. So I think I am about to change my mind. Yeah, right. So if you click on get started on all of those, you can see how it actually works. So anyways, let's go back. So we're going to be installing this. Okay, so we just click on import, then click on the elements. So yeah, you just click on import now. Now tutor LMS demo content, or the tutor theme, which is called the starter, will prompt us to install certain plugins, which we will do by itself. It's going to install and activate it. So first we have your Elementor, which is a page builder. It will enable us change certain things in the front end of the site, which I'll be showing you. Then you have your tutor LMS, which is the core plugin of this site, because it's going to handle the cost hosting. The hosting of the online course is going to handle the protection of this online course and other certain features. So when we get there, I'm going to tell you more about tutor elements. Then we have WooCommerce. So WooCommerce helps us to sell products, right? We're going to be linking it to Tutor LMS, and we're also going to be linking it to a payment gateway. We have a lot of other different payments gateway, but for this we're going to be using Paystack. I'll also tell you more about Paystack where we get there. Then we have the Tutor LMS add-on, which gives Elementor more features, okay, so that we could be able to add more things through our Elementor page builder. Then the major of them all is called your demo content, which is the images and all of the things that beautify the template you're going to be seeing. So the demo content is more like the template. All right, so we're just going to wait for this to load up, then we'll go to the front page so you can be able to see that for yourself. So import successfully, just click on view website. And here we'll be able to view the site. So you could see it's looking like exactly like the introductory video I showed you. And this is if. So you can actually view all of this. But for now, we will not be majoring here right now, okay? So we would need to go through the next step and the next step. Then at the end of the tutorial, we're able to start test all of the process, see how it works, and we'll know how far we have come. All right, so the next thing we want to do. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to go to our settings. So if you check, the next thing is we need to go to settings for WordPress, and we need to make some few changes there. So we just click on settings. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to change the name of our site to Zifa Learn. And now you can actually see the name of our site has actually changed. So I'll just remove this lane here. Then your tagline is more like the motto of your business. In case you want to add, you can actually add. If you don't want, you just basically have to leave it that way. It's not compulsory actually. Now make sure you leave every other thing the same, okay? Then in case you didn't change your email, you didn't you include your email address during the installation process, you can actually change this into your email address, because this is important. WordPress will be sending you updates and information through that email, so do well to do that. And this will be the official email of your website. Now on membership, make sure you check this, okay? You want anyone to be able to register. So in case people come to your course, come and they want to buy a course, they need to register, and so you need to make sure you check this so anybody can register. Then leave this on subscribe and just go to save changes. All right, so sorry for that error. So just do the same thing I did there. Um, so let's go to our settings again and go to general. So do well to click on save changes. Now after that, you want to go to writing. So if you have a blog post, but this is not really about blog, so just make sure you don't change anything here. Then reading is one of the major places you want to go to. So these are home page, so just leave it that way. You can select our post page, make sure you click on blog, then click on save changes, then go to our palm links and keep it on post names, as this will enable us make our site friendly to search engine. All right, all that being said, if you go to the front end of our site and decide to refresh this, you will no longer be able to see my blog. It will be called Zifa. Okay, it's still my WordPress blog. So for that, we just go to general and just take this out. So you just put learn with Zifa. Then we're going to save our changes. Now we keep getting this error. So just make sure you take that and leave this admin aspect. All right. So just refresh this and you will get learn with Zifa. Now that being done and that being said, the next stage of this is, so after settings for the WordPress, I need to do an introduction to LMS, and we're going to go into the settings. So Tut LMS in itself is what we call your course builder. It enables you to build online courses. It helps you host online courses and all. It's the major of this of the plugin. So it comes in the free version and we have the pro version. So for this tutorial, I'm going to start with the free version. Then I'm going to do some exploration of the pro version later on, but it will not be part of this video. In case you're interested, I'll put the description in the on in case you're interested, I'll put description below. I'll put the link below. Sorry about that. So you can actually check that out. So in case you want to get the pro version of Tut LMS. All right. So generally, we're going to start with the settings on Tut LMS, right? Now, the first thing you want to do make sure is that you want to make sure that your dashboard has this dashboard. And if you have terms and condition, you have to create a page for terms and condition and make sure you add it. You just select the name of the page here. Now, do you want to enable marketplace? Meaning, do you want other instructors to be able to come into your website and create their courses and make sales to their courses? If you want to, you have to select check this. But for now, I don't want to. I don't want to major on that. I just wanted to show you how to create your courses. Then allow instructor to publish courses. All of this is for instructor. So become an instructor, become an instructor button. This will appear in the dashboard of the student. I probably will come back to this. So the next thing we want to look at is courses. So what the course visibility. So student must be logged in to view course. So do you want students to log in to be logged in before be able to see all the courses on your website? Definitely for me it will be no. I want everybody to be able to view them, then to create an account if you decide to buy or to pay for the course. So we have your course content access, allow instructor and admin to view the content without enrolling. So you want to make sure you check this. Why is this? Is so that when you want to test your site, you can be able to do that without enrolling for every courses. Now we have content summary, auto redirect. So make sure you check this. When a user orders a course, so after a user orders and register for a course, they should be redirected into that course. So that is it. You want to also check this so they don't get distracted when taking a course or when watching the course video. So we have the autocomplete course lesson. So all of the other thing is dependent on you if you want it or if you don't want it. So just make sure you go through them, make sure you go to then auto submit correct answers and all of this. So make sure you actually click this. So depending on the type of place you're storing your videos, like I will say in most of my WordPress tutorials, do not upload videos directly on your WordPress site. Make sure you use external videos supporting system like your YouTube and your Vimeo. All right, so you want to check this too. But if you have all that, if you have a shortcode for a video and all, you can actually check them. So generally, I use Vimeo and I use YouTube. So I just click on Save Changes. That being done, then we talk about monetization. So for this, you want to make sure we have WooCommerce, right? So WooCommerce is going to handle our payment. So it will be our payment gateway. So automatically complete WooCommerce order. So we click on check, enable revenue sharing. This has to do with if you have order instructor, you want to share revenue with the course creators and all. So you will have to go through all of these and make changes to that. So we have to talk about the design. Okay, so do you want is your course corridor? Let me show you this. All right, so if you come to your cost list, so you see that there are 1, 2, 3 columns on the list. Now that's what this is telling you. You can make it a 4. So if you click on 4 and you click on save changes, save or say as membership is turned off, students and instructor will not be able. So just click on enable for this. We actually have done this. I don't know how it had to come back again. So after doing saving these changes, so like I said, this is 3. So once we've made it, let's go back to design. So we made it 4 and we save changes. So when we refresh this, Okay, so it seems we don't have enough courses here. We don't have enough courses to make it. So once you make it four, it's going to appear in 4 rows, right? So that's what that is about. So I'll just keep it as 3, then click on save changes. Do you want to include filter? So here we just have categories. So we can include filter for this, then click on save changes, then course pages and all. So you can check all of these and see which one suits you. So it all depends on you. So it comes with all of this. So it all depends on you, like I said. So you make sure you want to use your Tutor LMS. Now, why you want to do this is so that when people are watching the course, they will not be able to go back to YouTube, right? The thing here is you want to make sure that as people are consuming your course content, they cannot trace it back to YouTube. It will appear on your website like it was never uploaded on YouTube. So you just make sure you change this and click on save changes. So that will actually guarantee your videos are secured so people cannot actually go to YouTube and watch them. And on YouTube, make sure you upload those videos as unlisted. Don't upload them on public. Don't make sure they're on public. Don't make sure they are not on public, right? So just make sure that you upload them as unlisted content. Then post the link here so that people will not be able to see those videos on YouTube. Right, the next thing we want to look at is advanced. So these are the advanced settings on Tut LMS. So we have your course archive page. So for now, Tut LMS actually provide this for you. So Tut LMS have provided this with the starter template, starter theme for you. So don't need to do any of this. Okay. So if you want to erase upon installation, you can check this, or I tell you not to check it. So maintenance mode, you understand what that means actually. So basically that is all for the settings of Tutor LMS. So you can check what's new in their pro version. We have tools under Tutor LMS. Now, under these tools, you could see the status of your Tutor LMS, right? And all of this stuff. You could actually go through it. You can export and import. Generally, you can just export your Tutor LMS into another WordPress site that actually use Tutor LMS. So you have your tutor pages. Now, most of the time, if you mistakenly delete your tutor page or you just delete your instructor page on your website, what the tutor page will help you do, it helps you regenerate those pages and it will recreate them. So you have your reset REST APIs, then you have your setup wizard. So if in case you want to just go through the setup wizard to set up your Tutor LMS, that's what you're going to do or you're going to use. So these are the setup wizard work. So you could just click on start and all of those stuff. So I'm just going to say I already know, so I'm going to skip this. So it took us to our online course. So I'll come back to this. So that is basically it. So you have your category, you have tag, we have students. So you could see all the students that are registered on your Tutor LMS. Alright, so generally this is just me. So you could because I'm the admin. So any student that register, you'll be able to see them here on your Tutor LMS plugin. So you can make announcements to all your students. Okay, so you can actually add in new announcements and all. So you have the settings, you have the tools and all. So basically this is all about Tutor LMS. So it's one of the best plugin out there for your LMS website, which is your learning management system to host your online courses and all. So on the next page, we say I've done the introduction. So what we want to do is we want to install Paystack, which is our payment gateway. We're going to install it, we're going to activate it, and I'm going to walk you through some processes before we get to WooCommerce. So for this, I have to go back to plugins and click on add new here. So what you want to search for is you want to search for Paystack. STACK, yeah. So the thing with this WordPress library is if your spelling is wrong, you probably will not get the right plugin. So just make sure your spellings are right. Now this is we're going to be downloading Paystack WooCommerce Payment Gateway. We'll click on install. So we're going to activate this. So you get this instruction, your team tutor contains outdated copies of some WooCommerce template files. So you can just dismiss this, which is not important. All right. You can decide to delete this plugin. So if you want to delete the plugin, it's that simple. Then I want to also delete this. So in case you want to learn how to make your website very fast and you want to increase the site speed of your web, you want to increase your website site speed, check out our video on that. All right, that being said, we come to once you run your plugin, you have to just go to settings under Paystack. So generally, there are different payment gateways depending on the country you are in and depending on where you are. So Paystack majorly works in Africa, majorly in Nigeria and some African countries like South Africa and I think Ghana and some other ones. There are a lot of other payment gateways. You could use PayPal, you could use Razorpay, you could actually go with um I think there are a lot of others that I can't actually remember or record right now. So for this, because I'm in Nigeria, I'm going to be using Paystack, right? So Paystack actually works. So I have a video on how to create a Paystack account in case you are interested in doing that. So I have a video that shows you the step-by-step process of creating a Paystack account. I'll drop the link in the description below. So do well to actually check that out in case you're interested. So you want to enable Paystack, right? So leave all of this. So now we're going to be going with the testing mode. Now, why are we going with the testing mode is because we're actually leaving this site in testing, right? So when we want to make payment and all of those stuff, we can see how the whole process will go. So I'm going to leave it on the testing mode. Once we want to make it live, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, what we need is our testing secret key and our testing public key. So I'm going to go to my Paystack account and get those two things and be pasting it here for this class. So in case you have a Paystack account, you can actually find this under your settings. You see API keys and webhooks. So make sure you just get all of this. So make sure you want to make sure you're going to your secret key, okay, and your test public keys. That's what you're going to be using for this. So I'm just going to copy them and take them here. So what you want to do, make sure you click on auto complete order. Then collect this webhook here, copy it, and you're going to paste that webhook here. So sorry, let's cancel this. So you copy the webhook, bring it here, and paste it here. All right, so on your Paystack, make sure you click on Save Changes. I mean, on your WooCommerce site, make sure you click Save Changes. So basically, this is how to link your Paystack and WooCommerce, right? Now, if you don't have Paystack account ready and all of those stuff, you can actually skip this process and just follow along, okay? All right, so we successfully installed, activate, and linked our Paystack account to WooCommerce, right, which is generally what we use to. So like I said, we are successfully linked this up. So the next thing we want to look at generally, right? All right, so we have successfully linked our Paystack to our WooCommerce, which is our payment gateway. All right, and we have activated it. So the next step we need to go into is I need to do. So we're going to go to our WooCommerce settings and payments, and we're going to make some few changes. So generally, we'll start with your WooCommerce settings, right? So you just want to make sure that you're putting your address for your WooCommerce here, and you put in the country. So are you selling to all countries, shipping to all countries? So all of these, and all of that. You want to make sure you have your currency in whatever currency you are using. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Nigerian Naira. And just make sure you click on Save Changes. Then we are not selling the product. What we're selling is a digital product. So there's no need for all of this around there. So there's no need for all of this. So redirect to the cart page after a successful addition. Like I said, there's no need for this. So I'm just going to check that and just leave it. For we have your downloadable product, we have your approved download directories and all. So what we want to go into is payments. So why I'm showing you this, it's now in case you install paystack, you can actually also set that up from this side. Okay, you don't need to go to paystack settings under the plugins. You can actually set this up here. Just make sure you check this and click on manage. Now, the next thing you want to look at is your account and privacy. This is very important. Now, the first thing says guest checkout. Allow customers to place order without an account. You want to make sure this is checked. Allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. It's not compulsory. Please do not check this. So, account creation. Allow customers to create an account during checkout. So, all of these you can do. Allow customers to create an account on my accounts page. So you can just do well to change all of this, but for now, I'll just tell you to leave it the way it is and just make sure you click on Save Changes. So basically, that's everything about WooCommerce, right? That's everything about WooCommerce and all. So the next thing we are looking at, we have to create a course and create a product and link both the course and the product. Then I'll show you how to customize the theme and how to edit the pages of the site. Then we'll go into testing everything. So first, before I show you about creating a product and customizing some few things and how to link your product and your online course together, I would want to take you to the front end of the sites, which is what your customers or your clients or the people who are going to be taking this course, this is what they're going to be seeing. So the first thing you want to do is, so we have your marketplace. So your marketplace is where all your courses are listed on this site. Now, in the last stage of this video, I'm going to show you how to edit all of this, how to change the text, how to change the background image, and all of that. Now, this is your marketplace. You can change the name of these pages and all. So the first thing you want to look at is this. So you want to click on Start Learning. So if a client comes to your site, this is the whole process they're going to go through. So if they like this course and they click on Start Learning, what are the features what features are the course or is the course going to show you? So that is one thing. So the first thing you'll be introduced to is the introductory video of the course. All right. You have your complete course progress here. You have is it an expert course on all of this. So all of these you see once we creating that course. Now because we have admin permission, we do not need to enroll. We just need to click on complete course or we'll just go into doing the course. So basically this is a demo course, so that's why you have to say a complete course. Then it comes with rating, you can actually rate. So for now, this is how the course will look like, but once we create ours and we go into testing everything, you'll see how it all comes together. So I'm just going to go back to the marketplace and we'll go to our dashboard. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to Tut LMS. So let me just refresh this. So you're going to come to Tut LMS and come to all courses. Now you notice that the template actually comes with some few courses here. All right, all of these are demo courses, so you want to do well to delete them because basically you don't need them. To delete them, just click on this check check that, and on all category, sorry, check that on bulk action, just click on trash. So you use the trash, then from your trash you'll be able to delete that. So first, what we want to do for now is we want to create a new course. So just click on add new above. So we're going to be calling this our course, how to create an online course website. So you can actually give this course a description here. All right, so this will teach you how to create and host an online course. All right, on sure. All right, that being said, the next thing you want to do is, so you're on the category, probably you want to add a new category. For this, I want to call it digital course. All right, so you click on add category. So the next thing you want to do is just make sure you close all of this. So remember, like I told you, so not like I told you. So the author, you have to add, you must make sure that during your registration process or your installation process of WordPress, you have an appropriate name that you put there as the username, unless you get all of this stuff as the author, and you won't want that. Now, the next thing you want to do is, what are the maximum students you want to take this course? What's the limit? So if it gets to 50, nobody can register for this course again. But if you want unlimited people, then you make sure to leave this at 0. Now, what level of difficulty is this course? Is it for beginners, or is it for experts? Or just leave it as beginners. Then, do you want to make this course public? So if you make it public, it will be free, and the people will not need to enroll. So they will not need to register. They will just be able to take it from the front end of your site. For this, I don't want it to be so. Do you want to enable Q&A, which is question and answer, depending on what you want? So for me, I'm just going to leave it that way. I am not making it complicated. Now, is it a paid course? So if it's a paid course, you need to link it to a product. So we have not created the product for this course, which we'll be selling. So for now, we'll just leave it as free. We'll get back to this. Now, just make sure you want to close this up. So on our course, this is our course builder. The first thing you want to add on the course builder is you want to add the topic. So what's the topic? So for this, I'll just call it Introduction to WordPress. So just click on Add Topic. Now for this, I want to open my YouTube. I'm just going to open YouTube and search for my channel. All right, so I'm going to search for my channel, which is just search for at Zflight Studio. So I have a lot of videos on our channel, so I'm just going to open this up. All right, so let's come to these videos. So I'm just going to click on this video, how to migrate your site. So I'm going to copy the link. So do well to subscribe for do well to subscribe. We are still 99 subscribers. We need more. All right. So once we copy that link, we'll come to the site. Just click on Add Lesson. So on the lesson, you could call this Install WordPress, or you can also call it your Introduction to WordPress, depending on what you want. Then for the lesson, you can actually give it a description. So you give that a description. If you have an image you want to add to the description, you can do that here. For me, I'm not adding, so I chose YouTube and Vimeo from the settings. So for this is a YouTube video, so I want to make sure I put this here. then paste this. Remember, as I said, this video I'm actually posting is on a public, so make sure your video, once you are upload your video to your YouTube channel, make sure it's on unlisted, so it will not be made available to the public. Only when people pay for your course they'll be able to access it. So this is it. So you can add how many hours the course the video will take. So here, let me see. So this is 1 minute. I think okay, this is 10 minutes. So just I can just copy this. Just 10, 50. Okay, so if you have which is probably a file you want them to go through a document, you can just do it to upload that. So we just click on update lesson, and we have one lesson. So you could do well to create lesson two, I mean topic two, or probably you can add more lesson under this topic. Probably you have like 5 lessons under a topic, which is introduction. One could be installing WordPress, the other could be everything you need to know about WordPress. Then you have your next topic, which will now be how to install your theme and all of that. So that's it. So I'm just going to be creating one lesson. Then we'll need to add an introductory video. So it's not compulsory, but if you want to, so that's just a video you see before the main course. So the video, the introductory video doesn't give you the details of the course, but it just builds that excitement. All right. So I'll just use the same link, but you shouldn't do the same thing. All right. You understand what I mean? So after that's done, you can add a future image for this particular course. So for this, I've created one image. So how to create an online course. So it's also good to optimize your image. Okay, so this image is 134 KB. So make sure your images are not up to an MB. So it helps your site. To be more faster. Okay, so you just set as future image. So you have your Twitter status schema. So in case you want to add some other information, you can actually do that. But this is not actually compulsory. And for me, I don't want to do that. You can do well to add tags to the course. And when that's done, let me just copy this name I'll be needing it. You just click on publish. So we have our course that's been created. Now if you go to the front end and we click to refresh this, now we see the new course that has been created. It will be added automatically. How to create an online course website. So this is it. Then you can click on start learning. And this is the same video that's here on our site. And that's why you want to make sure you optimize your YouTube channel so it has your logo or your face depending. Okay, so because it is going to appear here. Now people cannot access YouTube from this because it's protected by Tut LMS. Now you can also see that this will show you step by step. This is about the lesson right itself. So I'm just going to close all of this up and cancel this. So like I said, we are going to still test this process. So here you can see, okay, course information. You can see we just have one lesson. There are no announcements and all. So you can see the beginner course. There are total no persons has actually enrolled, and this is when the course was created and all of that. So what's next? Now this course is free. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to open an incognito tab or incognito tab, and we're just going to search for our site. Now you can see that most of the costs that you see add to cart, you can see a prices associated with them. So these ones that are you can click on add to cart are all paid courses. So they have a product that are linked to them. But the ones you see on enroll course, like these as we have not added the product to it, we have not linked it to any product. So it's a paid course. I mean it's a free course. And you could see when we were creating it, well, you saw the free aspect, there it's free. So this we need to solve, okay? And for us to solve this, we have to go back. So I'm just going to click on marketplace. Now, what we need to do is we need to create a product, right? And link that product to our course. So let me just cancel this here. So I'm just going into the product. So this, I want to go to product under WooCommerce. Now you could just click on add new product. So for me, what I want to do, I want to open it in a new tab. So I right click on it and click on open in a new tab. Now why is this? Is because once I create that product, I want to make sure to refresh my course, okay, my course page, the course I'm currently creating, so that I will be able to add it here directly without going back and forth. So under the add new, I'm just going to call this how to create an online course website. I will just basically put the same description that I did put under Tut LMS courses. So I just put that description here. So under category, I'll call this, what did I call this one here? Digital course. Just click on add product here. Now, how much do I want to sell this course? So the regular price, so we have regular price and we have your sales price, right? Now, for this course, the regular price is 20,000 naira. Now, I want to do a giveaway, so I'm just going to cut the price down to 10,000 naira, right? So make sure this is on simple product. Then this is just it. So you want to do a short product description, but it's not compulsory. What we just need generally is just to create this course and to link it up. So I mean to create this product and to link it up. So you just click on publish. So once the product has been published, remember the name of the product. We'll come back to our tutor course and just refresh this. Also, if you wish to, you can come back to your product page and just add the product image. So this is gallery image. Now this product image here. I'm just going to add this. I will do well to update. Now, once this has been refreshed, we can go to our incognito tab where then we have to refresh this. And you see the difference. Oh, I forgot to do something. So once we update our course page, we need to go down, right, and make it paid. Then we're going to be searching for the product. All right, so we don't, okay, no, I think that is how to create an online course. So now what we want to do is just click on update. Now we have updated this. Let's go back to this page, then refresh. So when the page has been refreshed successfully, we just go down and you notice, wow, we still have enroll course. Okay, so let me just cancel this. Let's be sure of this. So I'm just going to update this again. Alright, so just go to the incognito tab and search for a site. Alright, so currently the price is not actually showing, but it will sure will appear. So just give it some time, sure will appear. So what would you just click on how to create an online course. So under the economic tab, once we click on how to create an online course, you notice it that you see the price is here, it's 10,000 there. You could click on add to cart, but before then you will see that the course has no rating yet. and you have how to create your digital course categories under the digital courses. You see that it's a beginner course and we have total enrolled. But the point of all of this is to note that payment has been added and people can't access this course until they make payments. Here they can see your introductory video, which will create an excitement for
Okay,
the
so in
course.
this video, I'm going to show you how to migrate your WordPress site.
Alright, so now they will not be able to access this course from YouTube because it's actually protected by Tut LMS. And so what the only thing option they have is to add it to cart. And before they were able to add any course to cart, they will need to log in or to just click on the register. So they have to go through the registration process, which we'll be doing at the end of the course. We're going to walk through the registration process and all of that. That being said, this has led us to the final of this stage. Okay, what am I saying? Okay, so that being said, what we'll need to do next is we're going to be going to the next stage. So I need to cancel this. Now, what's the next stage? So we have installed WordPress, downloaded its theme, we have installed and activated its theme, we have installed, activate and update plugins, we have activated the demo content, we have done the settings for the WordPress, we have introduced Tut LMS and make settings, we have done paystack for payments and WooCommerce setting, we have created our courses and products and linked bots. Now we need to do some final customization and we'll now go into editing the page. All right. So for this, we need to go to the front page of the site, this, right? So here you can see that we have tutor starter. Okay, this is not our logo. So we need to put our logo here, right? And we need to make some changes to certain things. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. First thing first, we need to click on customize. This is where we'll be able to make our customize some few things. All right, so just click on the customize here. Now, first thing we want to edit is we want to change the logo. So we're going to remove this and we're going to select a new logo. So I already have the logo I want to use for this. So I'm going to put it here. So I'll select it. So it's a prompt you to crop the image. So I'm just going to do this. So I just click on crop image. You can do well to skip crop just because of the limited space. So it's a prompt you to just crop the image. So I'm going to do change image also here. So I'm going to use the same cropped image here. Now you could do a lot of things. So you could actually change the way the header looks like. Okay, we could use this. Or this. This comes with a search bar and all. So it all depends on you and what you want to do. So I'm going to use this last one. I'm just going to stay with the search bar because we actually are selling online courses and probably somebody wants to search for something, so it'll be easier for them to access that. So I'm going to publish this. So you can as well change this to the primary menus and all. So I'm going to show you more about this menus. I'm going to share more about menus with you pretty soon. So let's just keep on customizing. So we're going to go to tutor starter option panel. Here you'll be able to change few things, like you'll be able to edit the field footer. But one thing Tutor LMS has done, it has made it very simple. So you just want to, for the Tutor LMS team, right? This doesn't really work with a lot of other teams. Make it very simple. So you could just click on this and you'll be able to edit what you see there. So you just click on get it here and you'll be able to edit all of this. So learning after happens in class, but it doesn't have to. So you can edit all of this. You can also do this and change the number. And add your own number here and just make sure to publish and it's going to appear. So do well to just, you can change any of this. You can change the menus, Okay, you could change this. All right, you can change the name from about us to whatever. You can add the link. Okay, you could do any of that. It's that simple. Now we want to change the logo here. So what we have to do is you have to really locate the footer where the logo appears in. So it's not in any of this. So just click on widgets. So you're going to click on footer one widget. So here you have this. Just go to filter two widget. You have your quick link, which I think which is for this. We have a filter three widget. So currently I can't actually find where that is. So you can make some few changes to all of this part. For this, what you want to do is you just want to change this to your Facebook link, right? And make sure you can do well to just delete everything depending on what you want. Okay, all of these depend solely on what you want. So we have your site identity. So for the site identity is what we already did. So we have your Ziffer, which is the name of the site. Then the tagline is learn with Ziffer. Then we need to change the icon to our logo. So the icon on this part, you're going to see this on YouTube. You can see the YouTube icon. On this part, we don't really have icon. We just have the internet word here. So I want to change it to my logo. So I'm just going to click on select. Then I'm going to skip the crop process and I'm going to publish this. Now you notice it has actually changed, right? It's that simple. So we have your background images, but they are none. We have your menus, we have your widgets, we have your homepage settings, and all of that. So as soon as I get where this is, I'll come back and show you how to edit it. I just don't want to take much time here. So basically, this is how to customize your Tutor LMS. Okay, so this is the front end. So I'm just going to cancel this. Make sure you publish, right? Make sure you publish. Now you can see we have our logo here and we have the search bar and all. So this will take us to the last step, which is editing the page before we go into testing our website in full. All right, so we have this, so we need to edit all of this. So we have a lot of pages here. We have your instructor page, your blog page, your about us. If you click on the about us, contact and all. So I'm going to show you how to edit just one page. Then you can go about editing as many pages as possible as you wish to do. So first this, I'm just going to go to the marketplace, which I'm going to be editing using our page builder called Elementor. So if you look at the top here, you're going to see edit with Elementor. We just click on it. All right, so it says you does have your site doesn't have the default kit. So what you want to do is you want to click on recreate kit. So it's going to take you to the back end of your site. So what you want to do is you want to just recreate this kit here and save changes. Then come to the front end, to your page editor and just refresh it. Now you have the page editor here. So what are the things we want to do under this page editor? It's basic and it's simple. So to edit anything on this page, it's just make sure you can't see here. To edit your page, it's very simple. So you have this text here, just click on it and you see the text will appear at the side of your editor. So you'll be able to type and make changes to it. It's that simple. You have your style. You can add your text color. So the color of this text currently is white. You can change the color. You can change the typography. So under the typography, you can change the font. Okay, so currently on Poppins, you can change the weight, how thick the font is. You can change the size of the font. So we're in 48. We're on 48. And you could just change the spaces and all. Then make sure you update for every changes you make. All right. Now for so we have explore course. If you check this under explore course, there's nothing on the link. So when someone clicks your explore course, what action do you want to take next? So I need to go here, then from this place I'll come to the front end of our site again. So I just click on it here, double click. Now, when someone clicks the explore course, currently if I click it, it just goes up. It doesn't do anything. So there's no link. It's not linking to any page. So when someone clicks on the explore course, what do I want? I want them to come to the course list so they'll be able to filter out courses and check other information. So they'll be able to see courses based on category. They'll be able to check on filter and some other things. For me to achieve this, I need to copy this link, then come to our editor and paste it here and just update this. So we have start learning. So depending on where you want to take them to for every link they click. For the start learning, where do I want to take them to? Do I want to take them to this page or do I want to take them somewhere else? So probably there's another page here, probably subscription. So probably you want them to come to the subscription page and subscribe and all, but this is not really compulsory because this is not even actually part of the whole thing. I just want people to come to the site, take their courses and go. But in case you have a special subscription and you want them to go through, you could just put this link here and just paste and you make sure to click on update. So all of these, right, you could just decide to leave them. It has to do with few things of JavaScript and all, but it's really simple to change a lot of things here. The thing is you just have to make sure you are watching closely. So there's a lot of script you could do well to just leave this depending. I don't want to take you to any technical aspect of this. Okay, or you just leave it for the design. It's actually fancy. So we have your future courses. Okay, you can change the text like I explained already. For this is what we needed the tutor elements elementor add-on for. Okay, so probably you want to add a course block like this. So what you need to do is you come to this place and click on the plus icon above. Then you come to this bar here and you just scroll down and you get to tutor elements. So you have your course rating, you have your course title, you have your course author, course level, course social share, course categories, and all of this. So what we're looking for, the course. Let's check the course list. So this is it. So this is actually what we're looking for. You can actually create this. So that's what that plugin actually enables us to do. All right. And depending on what you want to do, here we have classics. Okay. So we have the card. You could go with the card. And this is how the card is. You could actually go with something else. We have stacked. And this is how stack is looking like. So you could add this to any pages, to any page, right? Sorry about that. You can add this to any page. We have your overlay. And the overlay is actually looking nice, but apart from the color, So you could do any of that. You can increase the number of columns. So here we generally just have three columns, one, two, three, right? So we could just take it to four. Okay, so I think, well, like I already said earlier, we are limited by the amount of courses here. So you could just leave this as three. Then you could show the amount of course you want to have in a page. So for this page, we have about three. Okay, we have one, two, three. We have about that's six, seven, eight pages. Here we just have six. So we can actually change this to eight. And you need to include it. So you can actually just explore and go through all of this. This is the basic line on how to change things on using our Elementor page builder. So you could change any of this, add links and all of that. So this is the basic way to change things here. So you could do the same thing with all of the pages on this website. So after making changes, you could do well to just view your page. All right. Now for this, so if you come here, you could see the changes we made. So we added this. You do well to just take them out depending on what you want at the end of the day. So we have other pages here which you can also edit using your Elementor. Edit with Elementor. You could actually do all of this and edit more. So now I want to show you how to take out some of this page because we do not need everything here. Basically, I don't need the subscription page. Okay, and instructor, blog. So basically, I'll just show you how to do that. To do that, you need to go to the back end of the site and look for appearance. Under appearance, click for menus. And here you have everything. So generally, these are the footer page. So if you come to your website and you go down, this is called a footer. So you have your quick link. So about career, blog, and pricing. You see, this is it about career. These are the few footer menus. So what we want to look for is the primary menu, which is this at the top. So once we click on primary, we click on select. Then you get to see this whole thing. So for me, I said I don't want the subscription. So I'm just going to take this out, remove. Um, do I want the instructor page? No. I'm just going to take this also, remove this out. I also don't want pages. I just take this out. Then I want every other thing to be like this. So I'm just going to save changes. If you come to this place and just go to our home page, or you can decide to refresh depending on what you want, you notice it's all out and plain and we don't have any of. Alright, so you can actually search for a course, and this is how to build your online marketplace course or online website. What am I saying? This is how to build, and this is how to host your courses online. This is how to build an online course website. It's basic, it's simple. In case you have any other question, just give comments below. In case you have any other questions or you have to make any inquiry, just do well to leave a comment below. I'll try to reply that as soon as possible. Please do not forget to subscribe and keep following for more content as this. I hope to see you soon. My name is Matthew, and I catch you in some other video, probably. Do well to follow our content and all. Thank you.